When my cousin and I moved to Las Vegas and opened the first Metro Pizza, we wanted to create a place that was more than just a pizzeria. We wanted to create a place that paid homage to the histories and traditions of our family and the thousands of immigrant families that came to this country with a dream of owning their own business and creating a wonderful neighborhood environment for people to share a meal together. And we opened our first pizzeria here in Las Vegas, and we contacted pizzerias around the country, and we told the owners of these pizzerias that we wanted to honor them, that we wanted to create a place that wasn't just about us, but was a place where people could be invited to experience the traditions and history and culture that we loved so much. So we asked the owners of these pizzerias to send us something from their restaurants that they felt would be the embodiment of what they were about, what made them unique, what made them special, so that we could share that with our guests and bring them along on the journey of discovering true artisan pizza. And the first item that we got, first thing that was sent to us by one of the pizzerias that decided to join us, was from John's Pizzeria on Bleecker Street in New York City. And Greenwich Village is known as a bohemian neighborhood, but before that it was an Italian neighborhood. And John's has been in business since 1928. Bobby Vittorio, the owner, reached into his 100-year-old pizza oven and he pulled out a piece of the oven brick from that coal-fired oven and sent it to us because he said that that oven was what made his pizza special, that the cooking surface and the care and maintenance of that oven and the contribution of that oven to what was unique about his pizza couldn't be exaggerated. And he wanted us to know that the tools of his trade were what were important to him and what should be honored. On the other side of the country, there is a pizzeria called Tommaso's in North Beach in San Francisco. And North Beach, much like Greenwich Village, was an old Italian neighborhood that evolved over time into a bohemian kind of enclave. And there's a pizzeria there called Tommaso's. Tommaso's has been in business since 1935. It's the first pizzeria on the West Coast. The Crotty family sent us an olive oil can that was used by their parents in their original pizzeria. And what they were telling us was that what was important to them was the loving selection of ingredients. That carefully selecting the ingredients and sparing no expense was going to make their pizzas special. They're not the cheapest in town, but they're the best in town because they care about what they do. And they take that extra effort to use only the best. The other sacred icon that we bring out in our pizza classes is this piece of marble. And this piece of marble is actually part of a larger piece that my cousin and I learned to make pizzas on when we were little boys, 12 years old, in 1967. And my father and my uncles taught us to make pizza on this piece of marble. When I was a little boy, my dad worked in a pizzeria, open to close, very long hours, and he didn't always have time to play with me or play baseball or go fishing or do a lot of the things that dads would like to do with their kids because he had to make a go of his business. And he would always make sure that at the end of the night when he came home, no matter how late it was, he would come into my room and kiss me goodnight. And I could smell the aroma of the pizzeria, the tomatoes and the olive oil and the oregano. And I knew from an early age that that's what love smelled like. That's what pride was. To have that dedication and to have that respect for the culture and traditions of our family and our heritage. And I want to invite people to take that journey and explore the history of pizza and the history and traditions of the craftsmanship that goes into the food that we eat and enjoy.